everybody, what's up? It's Rudy Jalapeno here for another episode of 5 Minutes or Less. And today we are going to talk about Wonder Woman. So I just got out of the screening of Wonder Woman, and let me tell you, it was awesome. Wonder Woman is hands down the best DC movie that they've come out with so far. Now this includes Man of Steel, this includes Suicide Squad, and even Batman vs. Superman. Now in my opinion, the movie starts out perfectly. It has references to Batman vs. Superman, which is the last time that we saw Wonder Woman on the big screen. The movie then picks up with Princess Diana, which is Wonder Woman, reminiscing about her time on Themyscira, which is the planet of the Amazonians. She's basically telling the backstory of how she grew up and how she came to be Wonder Woman. The story itself is brilliantly executed. It's very, very well paced. Now that's been the crutch of a lot of the DC movies up to now. The pacing hasn't exactly been the best, and it hasn't exactly been something that's either A, easy to follow, or, you know, sometimes B, interesting. Batman vs. Superman, I'm talking to you. A bullet? Really? Lois Lane? Moving on, Patty Jenkins is a wonderful director. Now, we haven't seen her direct a film on screen since 2003's Monster. Now, that movie actually earned Charlize Theron her first Oscar for Best Actress. Now, let's talk about some of the actors. Chris Pine is in this film as Steve Trevor. Now, you may remember Chris Pine from some of the Star Trek films that have come out in the past couple years. He's played Captain Kirk, and he's done a great job at that. And while he's good in his performances, he doesn't have like a lot of scenes. All the really big stuff goes to Gal Gadot. Now, Gal Gadot hasn't exactly been the best actress in films prior to this. She's in the Fast and the Furious franchise. She was in Batman vs. Superman. She also did that other film, Keeping Up with the Joneses. She hasn't really been given a lot to work with in these films, so you haven't really seen her flex her acting muscles. And to be honest, the stuff that I have seen hasn't really impressed me. Now, all that being said, she does very, very well in Wonder Woman. Now, Gal Gadot has been working out. She actually was a soldier in the Israeli army, so she's really fit for this film. Her physicality in the movie is on point, and that's a huge thing for somebody like Wonder Woman. And as far as the film goes, Gal Gadot really does carry this film well. Patty Jenkins directs her with a calculated innocence and slowly peels back her layers, allowing her to open her eyes to how cruel mankind can be. And that's who we see in Batman vs. Superman. This film does take place years before Batman vs. Superman. So what we're seeing in BVS is actually the culmination of this character that begins in Wonder Woman. It's really, really great. The action in this movie is top notch. If you've watched any of the trailers, you've seen some of the action presented. Now, I do want to tell you that some of the stuff that you've seen in the trailers, that's only the tip of the iceberg. For once, this is a film to where they did not show us everything in the trailers. Honestly, the stuff that we've seen in the trailers is all from the first and second act. It has a great third act that comes up that will just blow your mind. It's wonderful. It's really, really great. So to kind of end this up here, Wonder Woman is a great film. I loved it. I'm not going to give away any spoilers here. There's literally a million things I could talk about in the film, but it would give it all away. Like I said, if you watched any of the trailers, you've seen the first and second act, and that third act is safely kept out of the trailers, which is a great thing. So yeah, go see Wonder Woman right now. Personally, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars because my enjoyment level for this film is very, very high up there. I just got out of seeing it, and I would love to see it again tonight even if I could. But I gotta go to sleep and I gotta edit this video. So for Rudy Jalapeno in 5 minutes or less, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all those sites, and follow me on Facebook too. And I will see you later.